Today we are going to look at reporting and dashboards within ServiceNow. So, as you can see on this is just a developer instance that I'm working from. We're just in the home page, so standard login as you would into ServiceNow. And we're going to look for, we're going to start off with reports. So after searching reports in the filter navigator, we're going to scroll down and we're going to start off from looking at the existing reports that are on the system. And we could, at this point, if you wanted to create a report, could use create new, but for now, let's just have a look at the list of reports that are already in the system. So the beneficial thing about ServiceNow is that out of the box, when you install various plugins, you will be presented and given the options to use some of the out-of-the-box reports that come. And you will, as you see, the list is quite long. Within here, there's 686 reports, fresh out-of-the-box instance that's running a couple of different products. So in order to create a new report, we have a couple of options. Like I said before, you can use this option on the left-hand side to create a new report directly from the filter navigator. Equally, we can go to the top right here and create a report. So we're going to click on this. Once we've clicked create a report, we'll be taken to this create a report screen. And as you can see, you've kind of got four main steps. So we'll go through those one by one. The first one that we'll focus on is around what report you want to be what you want to be making, what data do you want to go into that report. So first things first, I think we're going to do some reporting around the HR profiles. So within ServiceNow, there are a few source types of data. We'll probably cover data sources in another video. For now, we're going to focus on tables. So a table within ServiceNow is kind of the core building blocks. It's what all of your data stored in. It's like a dynamic spreadsheet or a database. So this is one of the hardest things to get your head around when you're starting to understand reports within ServiceNow. And I will quickly show you kind of one way that I get my head around it. So, like I said before, we're going to be working off the HR profile, and I suppose the question that will come is, how do I know that that is the table that I want to be pointing to? And the main question that I think you've got to ask yourself first is, what exactly do you want to be reporting on? So take this scenario here. So I'm going to bring up a list of all of the HR profiles. On here, you've got some basic fields. As I've shown previously, you can choose which options and which fields are shown within this list. But let's keep it simple. Let's have a look at the information that's on the screen right now. And a good use case would be wanting to see a breakdown of the number of people in departments. So I'm on a list. I want to know how many people are in each department. And in the top left-hand corner, you can see that this is the HR profiles table. So now we know which table we want to point towards. We can navigate back to the create a report tab. And let's just put in department breakdown. The source type is table, like we said before. And the table that we're going to select is the HR profile table. So let's search for HR profile. And as you can see, that's come up straight away. If we just remove that, just to show you what else I'll show, and this is slightly skewed because I've got the system admin role, so you endlessly flick through this list to find all of the various tables within ServiceNow. So let's choose the HR profile. And one good thing that you'll start to see when you start using the system a lot more is that once you've used a table, that will show on the next time you select it, select the table option, your recently selected table. So there's a good chance that for you as an individual user, you're only going to be using 3 or 4 different tables to do your reports on. So after you've got your head around it the first time, and started really getting familiar with the data that's sat within there, there's a pretty good chance that that's going to be one of your regular tables that you're going to point to, and ServiceNow will help you with that.